Namaste, my Zen zebras. I just wanted to get on. Thank you for your prayers. I don't look so good, so sorry. I have your favorite shirt on. Yeah, it's the shirt I wear. It is clean though. Devin does the laundry, and it's always clean. Anyhow. Last night was Saturday, right? Okay. I am gonna do a little bit of a, this is just a little chat video, but I'm gonna do a little bit of a video if I have the energy for my art, just because it cheers me up, and I want you guys to know that I'm still working. I came in today to just write down my art pieces in my book, so I have mostly everything. I still don't have everything written in it because I'm still working on certain things. But anyhow, I do have some things I wanted to talk about. Sorry for yawning. Okay, so yeah, I had a really bad night last night, and Friday wasn't good either. I don't know, I must have been on a high and so happy to get out of the hospital. And but I started to have such horrible pain. I didn't go to the bathroom, number two, and this is going to be a little trigger warning. I just feel like I'm disconnected and I needed to do a little video. Today was a day that I basically stayed in bed because I was up all night going diarrhea because I didn't go to the bathroom since Thursday. So I know people think, like some people, like one of my sisters says, oh, I only go to the bathroom once every 2 weeks. No, this dude over here, if I take all my vitamins, I would go like once or twice in the morning if I'm home. If I'm at school, of course, I only go once in the morning, and then at night I would go maybe 2 times. So it would be like 3 to 4 times, or at least 2 times a day, every day, in the morning and at night. Well, nothing was working. I don't know why. I was starting to visualize that I had a blockage. My stomach, it's still really bad. It's still all swollen on the top, starting from under the ribs, and then the bottom. It's like the two bellies, the top belly and the bottom belly, like where you would carry your baby. Everything's all still swollen, even after I went to the bathroom 7 times. And really, I had 2 accidents. Okay, I know I shouldn't admit that, right? But I need attention. Okay, Saturday, right? So Friday night, then it started to rain real bad, and Devin went to bed, and I was in such pain. I didn't even take my sleep medicine. I just wanted to be a normal person and go to bed too. So I did end up, and I started having like a hot flash. So I stripped all my clothes off except the shirt and underwear, of course. And I laid on the bed on my belly next to Devin. And he was already long asleep. He goes to bed early. I actually laid down because I looked at the clock. It was 10:10. That's my mother's birthday, so I said a little prayer to my mother. I said, please help me. She was like, stop being a drama queen. And she said, I already am helping you, and so is everybody else. Don't you feel it? And I do feel it, and I thank you very much. A couple of my friends told me, don't you know I'm saying a lot of prayers for you? And I said, yes, I feel it, and I thank you, because I haven't been able to talk to my friends like as much as like we would talk every day, a couple times a day. I just been resting, and I usually never go to sleep during the day, but today I like actually fell into a deep sleep on the couch. Devin was talking to me, and I was like, sorry about yawning. I'm not bored with you. I'm bored with me. No, I'm just actually really tired, even though I slept. It's like when you're pregnant. I'm comparing this to pregnancy because, like, really, that was the only time that I could, when I was far along, that I would actually be able to fall asleep and take a nap. I know I always itch my eyes, but you know what I'm doing? Because I'm touching glitter, then my eyes get itchy, and then I put the glitter in my eyes. Okay, and it's not good. It's not good at all. All right. Anyway, today I decided to put this on because me and Ruby and Tracy, we were talking about texting a little bit about summer moon, Utah wells. And, the only thing that I really tapped in on was she really wants to be found. And she said, Katrina, don't give up. Don't let people stop looking for me. And I said, don't worry, sweetheart. We're going to still look for you. Yeah, even when you're sick, your psychic abilities are still there if you're a psychic. Okay? And sometimes it helps you because if I take my mind off my gosh darn stomach and my gosh darn pains, on the sides, it's a little bit better today. All right, so this is what I did yesterday. So Friday, came home, I did that 8-minute video. Some people saw it. Some people, I still don't see you on there. Anyhow, but after that, then I started getting the pains again, and so of course I tried to take I don't know what I took. What did I take? Oh, I took the laxative Senecot because the nurse in the hospital in the ER said go ahead and take it because I skipped it. I took it Thursday day, went to the bathroom Thursday, but Friday I skipped it. And she goes, no, go back to taking it. I was like, oh, okay. So I took it, and then I think I took, oh no, I never went to the bathroom Friday at all. And the doctor said that my colon was clear. There was nothing in there. I was like, why isn't there anything in there? So I know it sounds like I'm obsessed with my colon. Maybe I am. Because I have irritable bowel syndrome, and I used to get it really severely. And, I have the hemorrhoids and the fissures and all the fun stuff. So I try to keep on top of it so that that's why I need to go to the bathroom, because I don't want to go into the constipation phase. Because that's, I don't know, that's so painful for me. So, yeah, so I took the Senecot. Friday, I had pains. I laid on the bed next to Devin without my medicine. My muscle relaxer seems to calm me down a little bit. I mean, it better. It's like 800 milligrams of whatever it's made out of. Okay. But then I woke up from that because I needed to heat up every night. I have to, like 4 or 5 times, I have to heat up my moist heat. And you might say, why don't you just get a heating pad? You know how many heating pads I used to have? I don't know where they are, but I just do the moist heat. And that helps, but then it gets cool, and then, I have to heat it up again, and I'm too tired. Anyway, so Saturday, when I woke up Saturday, I felt kind of good. I still didn't go to the bathroom. I felt kind of good. Is this turning into a medical show? Okay, sorry about that. And sorry, I do have lips, but you can't see them. Okay, my lower back hurts too. Falling apart before my 60th birthday. I'm falling apart, guys. should light some Palo Santo up in the house. Yeah. That's not good. That wasn't good. Why do I have an empty bag? God. You sit here. You sit there. Don't look at my messy house. Do I even have a lighter in here? Probably not. Say I bring the lighter, because I do light my candles, but we gotta go for a walk. I'm gonna show you the mess that I have here. Anyway, I'm not even beating myself up about my messy house, my messy setup, because when you don't feel good, that's the last thing you need, is to beat yourself up. Just trying to survive here, people. Okay? So that's what you do when you don't feel good. You try to surround yourself with things that you feel good at. I don't think I like this color, do you? Yeah, this is me with no makeup on. That's why I like makeup, because look at it. This. And I can't wear makeup, at night when I'm sick. So yesterday, if I can freaking get a sentence out, I tried to do one of my friends, Bayo, Eileen. She said, "Did you do your affirmations?" And I said, "I took out the books, I put them there, I went to do them, I started looking at them, and then I started having like a headache, a migraine. My headaches, I guess because of stress. When you don't feel good, your stress goes up. But they've been getting worse. Anyhow, Saturday. Talking about Saturday now. I want to look at this setup. I got Gas X. I got ginger and turmeric. Didn't try it yet. Hey, how did that get there? I got, Smooth Move. And then I have chamomile. I have chamomile over here. Sleepy time. Okay. The problem is, when you take Smooth Move, you better be prepared. You best be prepared for what happens. Because all of a sudden, I had the Smooth Move, and then I think I even had chamomile tea. I even had a glass of wine because I was going nuts. I was like, let me try my wine. Let me just have a glass of wine. Nobody said not to have any. My bilirubin, that was fine. My fatty liver, he didn't even talk about that. So that maybe I healed it. Okay? So I said, let me try a glass of wine. Okay? I had this in me. Oh my God. I had so many things in me. I had a peppermint pill. This is good for your stomach lining. I had turmeric in me. Oh my gosh. That turmeric's good for you. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a turmeric. That's the only thing I'm taking tonight, besides a muscle relaxant. Anyhow, that sienna tea is made out of Seneca, the herb. The same herb is... Okay, so you know what I'm trying to say, right? Anyhow, it all kicked in. All right, so I didn't tell you what I did. That was good. I went on a little walk, but very short. Like I didn't film it or anything. Now, right now, I'm having like a stab in left back, lower back. Anyhow, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Okay. Anyhow, will I be fine? I'm sorry I look haggard. Here's my wall. This cheers me up. This wall. Fortune. All these coins I'm going to be using. This one is real crystals. Look at these. Gosh, so pretty. These are so pretty too. Angel of the universe. Okay, so I'll talk about that. Anyway, so I guess I was ambitious, and I had in my head, like, I gotta make a meal for my family. I gotta make a meal for my family. I gotta, do all good vegetables. That'll be good for me too, right? Now, since I had I had squash, I had zucchini, I had garlic, real garlic, fresh garlic. I had onions, but I didn't use the onions yet, and then I also, before I even touch any of that, I said, let me go for a short walk, like very, very short, because I feel very heavy. Like, I just feel like I'm carrying around like weight. I am, have you seen me? But you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm carrying around weights, and it's like heavy on my chest. So it's not easy for the old girl that's a walker to walk. So I said, I'm not gonna beat myself up. Don't beat yourself up for it. Okay? It's the angels don't like that. That's not how you heal yourself. The devil likes that. Devil likes when you put yourself down and call yourself a fatso and makes negative choices for yourself. Anyhow, so I wasn't going in that direction. I was listening to the angels. I was feeling prayers. I was going, let me just take steps to do a couple of things. We needed carrots for the rabbit. We also needed carrots for us, because carrots are good for you, right? The raw carrots, right? So I had to get that, and I got these shish kebabs that have mushrooms and all vegetables on it, healthy. I don't like mushrooms, but I got them for Devin and Connor. I got this bourbon-based breadcrumb shake and bake for my chicken fingers that I was making. And I never made this. It's bourbon shake and bake, right? Southern bourbon style, right? Never made it before. Always make Italian, right? So I made it, and as I was making it, I'm thinking, I don't like how this smells. Like, things smell weird to me, I guess, when I'm sick. So, I go food shopping. It was a little bit much, I got a few other items. You always can't, you get out of the store and it's over $100, and you only got a few items, but that's everybody. Anyhow, I bring this stuff in. I'm thinking to myself, I'm not acting as if somebody who was just in the hospital that has a fibroid, right? That's all swollen. But I was trying to push myself to do things, to not think about it, to, be a good person, be a good wife, be a good mother, stepmom. And so I make the bourbon chicken, right? And I'm making it. I have to unpack the stuff from the car. I'm still feeling okay. I'm all inflamed. I'm all really swollen. I was wearing a nice shirt. I really thought I was going to jump on, but I didn't jump on because I didn't feel well. But anyhow, I had a nice shirt on. I didn't just have this one on. I had a black shirt with all these like white and pink, and it's a cool shirt, but it's in the wash. Anyhow, so I make the bourbon chicken, but then I also make this whole mixture of vegetables. I'm going to show you in case you think I'm lying. There's squash in there. the zucchini. I don't like it cold. Okay. So as I'm eating, not eating, as I'm cooking, and Devin's like, "That house smells good. Oh, that's nice. You look better." And I was like, "I still didn't go to the bathroom though." And he's like, "Don't worry about it. Don't be obsessed with it. And it'll happen when it needs to happen." So I'm standing, I'm cooking, I'm not sitting down for a long time. I'm cooking. So, and it was a lot of chicken. I had to put it in the bag with the breadcrumbs and the southern bourbon thing. I'm frying that up as I'm cutting up. I baked all the vegetables, the squash, the zucchini. It was a lot, right? So, long story short, long story longer. I said, "Hey, are carrots good for you to, digestion?" So we Googled it. Of course, I thought they were, but really, meanwhile, like when you have irritable bowel syndrome, which I don't even know if that's what I have right now. Sometimes harsh vegetables like raw broccoli and raw carrots aren't the best thing. Anyhow, I managed to eat two raw carrots. Then it was time to serve Devin, right? I'm old fashioned that way. So I'm, getting his meal ready because he has to eat early. And this was already getting late. And then if he eats too late, he goes into like a GERD situation. So, he really likes to have his main meal at lunchtime. But I had to go to get, I had the chicken, I had the vegetables, but I just needed to get a couple more things. Anyhow, he goes, "How do you like it?" I take one bite of the chicken finger, and I was like, "Oh, I can't eat this." It was just like the smell of everything turned my stomach. So as the vegetables that I baked in the oven with olive oil and garlic, chopped up garlic, all good stuff for you, right? All good. I couldn't even eat that. I ate like 2 pieces of that, but my stomach hurt, and I was like, I can't even eat, I can't even enjoy this. So I didn't eat it. I ate like one bite of the chicken finger, so that was like this big. And then I had a couple of the vegetables, but they were starting to feel like they were gonna sit in my stomach, just like the carrots were. The carrots, but I felt good that I at least cooked that meal, and that meal, was good for 2 days. And then when Connor came home, he really loved it. He really enjoyed it. So I was happy about that. Then I had such cramps from both sides of my stomach. And I was like, "Oh my God, now everybody's asleep." And I'm like, "What am I going to do?" So what do? I have to watch Netflix. That's like the only thing keeps my mind off of it. I can't even watch something about a murder on my phone. I can't do that because I'm already in a bad state. So I watched the Anna Nicole story. It's on Netflix. It's pretty good, but it's really depressing. It is depressing because I remember I followed her. I loved her. But I was like, the end of that story, I'm not going to ruin it for you. The end of that story is really something bad that I didn't know. And I was like, "Oh my God, she was lying about something." And I felt bad for her mother at the end of that story. Anyhow, so after that was over, Devin kept coming out, "Turn off the TV, it's really late, go to bed." And I was like, "This is the only thing I have. Just leave me alone." It calms me down to have TV, to watch TV, because if I turn it off and I'm still not. So I took all my medicine. I took my muscle relaxant and my sleep medicine, and I was wide awake. Why? Because I was going, the sienna, the tea, and everything kicked in. And even though I had one glass of wine, I still made a cup of chamomile tea. Chamomile relaxes your bowels too. So I was in the bathroom, in and out of the bathroom, over 7 or 8 times, and it was like 3:30 in the morning, and I was just like, please, dear God, I just want to go to sleep. I have all my medicine in me, but now I'm not staying awake for a good reason, like doing a video or doing a reading. I have to be awake because I have to constantly run to the bathroom, and I was running to both. The one in the bedroom. I don't like to wake up Devin, but sometimes I went. I was doing both. I didn't know what else to do. So anyhow, that's what happened to me. So I've said, okay, now that I go to the bathroom, is my stomach gonna go down and my sides? I'm always constantly touching them because they just hurt. Like even wearing underwear hurts. Even wearing like my stretchy pajama pants. I'll show you. See, I'm not that fat. My legs, I'm always using my legs. It's fat just right here in my midsection. Right here, the baby, and then the other baby. Did you like that one? The baby and the upper baby and the lower baby. Okay. But yeah, so and then I thought to myself, maybe I did too much yesterday. Like then I was in bad shape today, and I stayed in bed. I woke Devin up going back and forth to the bathroom, and also because he feels like he's in charge of the TV and he has to turn it off when I fall asleep with it on. And he just should know I'm gonna fall asleep with it on. Just leave me. Leave me. I pay that TV bill. Okay, so leave me with it. Anyway, so today that my stomach didn't go down when I was on the toilet bowl. I know this is gross to talk about. Maybe it will help somebody. Maybe it'll help one person that has similar symptoms. When I was on the toilet and like nothing's coming out of me, just water, water's coming out of me. Just like diarrhea, water. But explosive, and then my stomach still hurts. And then the sides. I put my hand on the side of my body, right here, underneath my chest, and I felt like it was like a rolled up towel was like popping out, and I was like, oh my God, like I'm not having a baby, people. I'm too old. So am I delivering? Like I thought to myself, is my intestines kicking out? Like I did have a spastic colon back in the day. After I had my second child, after I had Thomas, I had a lot of problems, and I would go to the doctor, and it turns out I had the spastic colon. Okay, and so that's why I always try to keep myself regular. I take Balance of Nature now. Today I did not take it. Okay, couldn't take anything today except a Gas X. I took one Gas X. Today I feel less bound up with gas, but my stomach is still swollen, and maybe I'll put the heating pad on it. Anyhow, I'm sorry for complaining. You're like, why did you come on, just to complain and depress us all? But yeah, so today when I woke up from the couch, I was only sleeping like 2 hours, and Devin comes to do the animals at 6 a.m. So then I usually help him with the rabbit or whatever. I usually head straight for the bedroom. And then I was able to take a muscle relaxant and go to sleep. I was still in pain. I was still going diarrhea by the morning time. If you know what I mean. Thank God for pads and towels. Okay, anyhow, I know that's gross. But I just, it's okay. Everything's all right. Let me go get, I'm gonna light some sage. Palo Santo. So I have my candles lit because my son went to Iceland, and yeah, like I needed that. On top of that, his flight was Saturday morning, so he got there, thank God, but I wrote his name on the candle. See, if you think I just do it for other people, I do too. Thomas has a safe, fun trip. Yeah, he's going to be in Iceland for, how long? 2 weeks. He's going to be in Iceland. I always worry. I'm probably going to make a chamomile tea, to end the, like, before I sit down on the couch to relax, I guess. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. Ooh. Okay, I found this. I used to use this in my car all the time. So I want to use it. This is white sage that I always give people if they buy my art. And you might be saying, like, where the heck is your music at? I know. I've been bad with my music. Hi. Why am I incessantly putting on lipstick? Because my lips feel chapped. And you can't really see them. So, yeah, sorry I didn't clean up anything. I just have, usually have, this is my area that I like to write. Like I was saying before, I started my, and prayers up for Flyer B is, doggy, Sadie. She's been having a lot of health issues. So please let God heal her. She's a cutie pie. She's on my candle too. You might say, why are you lighting both? Well, I need both. Okay. I love that. I love the smoke of it. So let's put this here. Yeah, I'm happy and grateful that I don't have the cramps right now. This is like the first time that I have the bloated feeling, but oh well, I don't have the cramps. And that's a great thing. It's really great. And here's my red candle that has Laura, Thomas, Olivia, and Connor. Those are my kids. And Devin, of course. And Patricia, Tommy, Karen, Christine, Susan, and Patty and Sadie. This is for healing, and this candle is, I think it's Archangel Michael, but it says Saint Martin, so I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a prayer on there, but my eyes aren't doing too good, so I don't want to look through it right now. Okay. The first thing I'm going to talk about is sorry, I'm just a little bit like, 1 second. one of my paintings that I would like to talk about. And please, I'm so sorry, Amy, I think you bought, well, no, I don't think. You said you bought Ariel, right? I'm looking at her right there, okay? I didn't get a chance to get to the post office yet, but I will put her in the mail probably tomorrow, because I'm not going to work, of course, because I have to call my doctor in the morning and see what he says. So I'm going to try to get your painting together. I mean, I have it right there. I just have to put the papers together. I'm going to try to get it in the mail for tomorrow. If all goes well and, I can get an appointment. I doubt they're going to give me an appointment tomorrow. I doubt it, but you never know. Anyway, so please be patient. I'm so sorry, but I don't know if you mailed me the payment yet, because I didn't get to the mailbox since the last time I went to the mailbox. And yeah, when all goes well and I get a little better, I'm gonna do Flyer B's package unboxing, and I'm gonna redo Jackie Forever Bella's box, because that video I did for the unboxing for Tracy Delahante and Flyer B, what happened was I couldn't upload it, so I was real sad about that, but I couldn't upload it, so I uploaded to Facebook, but I'm gonna try to do it over. I thank you so much, Tracy and Forever Bella and Flyer B. So I will try to get that done if all goes well. Just have to put my health first. But when I say I'm going to do something, I usually almost 100% do it. So I'm lighting this over again because it's went out. See, much stronger with my right hand for some reason. You gotta let it burn for a couple seconds and then blow it out. Okay, now we have a cauldron. Then we got this. Unicorn, which has the Palo Santo incense, which you can't see, so I don't know why. Okay, yeah, so the thing is, I have been not really doing my Jason Stevenson music. And I don't know, I just get out of it. I get out of the mood for it or whatever. But I did look at the affirmations, and I noticed I don't even have one orange thing in here. And orange is from my area, yellow and orange. That's why I was so attracted to yellow, because it involves my solar plexus and then the orange chakra. And a little bit of red too. But I looked around, I don't have orange, but best believe I'm going to be making something that's orange to help me, because I have all these new paints. Look at this one's coral. I love that. This one's more of a folk art color, and I can't read it. I'm getting very blind. Matte finish, and this is a brisk peach. Pesh, it says pesh, like fish. Okay, so yeah, I was thinking about doing a live, but I said I look a hot mess, and that's too much pressure for me, so I'm not going to do a live. I just wanted to come on to feel a little bit better, to let you guys know what was going on with me, and to thank you sincerely from my heart for the prayers. Please keep them coming. Please keep them coming. What I told God and my angels, I said, I can't die right now. And I can't do like I know it's stupid to say this. Not stupid, but, you know, I'm always prepared. I can't do chemo and radiation. Please, I don't want to do that. Please, and thank you. I have a lot of things that I want to do for the collective, for the universe. And I mean that from my heart. And so I want to make that happen. So I'm trying to balance my chakras. I'm trying to clear things out. And I wish that I can get my Jason Stevenson on. Let's see. Meditation music that helps you with stomach pains and bloating. Okay. Relieve abdominal pain. Okay. I don't own the rights to the music. Let's do it.
We're there with you at work.
Sorry.
And play.
Yeah, it's like taking a deep breath when I get my meditation music going. Okay, let me put this on this box. Oh, guess what? I almost said Casper. I asked Devin, there's been this deck, and you know I'm not like big with a million decks. I'm not like I gotta have this deck, I gotta have that deck. But when I see a crystal that I want, I ask Devin about it. When I see a deck that I'm really resonating with, this is a deck that I've always wanted. I've wanted it since I've seen other people use it. And it is Archangel deck, and he ordered it for me. It's the Archangel. I know you might say, hey, don't you have a lot of Archangel decks? Hey, yo. I have a couple, but this is a specific Archangel deck. It's called Archangel Oracle Fire, or Fire or Oracle. And all the cards are like golden, and it has a guidebook, and it talks all about, like, in depth about the archangels, and I need that. And they're telling me that I need that, because I've been doing a lot of painting work with the archangels. So yeah, I like this. I'll show you what this looks like. Okay, and I don't own the rights, but it is relieve abdominal pain, acid reflux, and bloating, stomach pain relief, binaural beats by Good Vibes. So hopefully they don't mind, and I'm subscribed to them. Anyhow, you probably can't hear it, it's very low for you, but it's gonna be good for me to have it. Okay, anyhow, so this is a little thing that I used to do a lot, and I don't know why I can't seem to get it done. I guess I feel like I have so many other things to do, and I have projects to do, but I used to show my art and talk a little bit about it. And if it's a card, that I collaged, I'll tell you the meaning. And of course, if you buy it, I give you that in the paperwork. But I tell you what the card meant, but I tell you what it means to me. Sometimes I rename the piece, like it might be Archangel Gabriel, but I might call it Archangel Gabby, or just because I have, sometimes I have doubles of different versions of Archangel, like I'm looking at Archangel Gabby up there, and I called her Gabby, and she's all blue and white and magical. Anyhow, so I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I have, and I hope you enjoy. I will you make room for it. That's the real thing. Note to self: set up your area before you come on. Okay. It's okay. All right. Oop. Oop. Yes. I didn't leave, guys. I'm still here. Don't worry. Hi. Okay, so like I was trying to describe to you, this is a piece that I made, and it is Archangel Gabriel, right? And you know how sometimes Archangel Gabriel is supposed to be a boy angel? Well, sometimes it's depicted as a woman angel. And I was so excited about this piece because I had a dream of her. And when I was touching her, when I was creating it, collaging it, I said, oh, you meet all the children. You meet all the children. Let's get some smoke on there. You meet all the children in heaven. And she said, yeah, but also I send them back. And I said, oh, you send them back? Like, what does that mean? You can't see this. Okay. It's not going to be in the shot, but that's all right. And she said, yeah, some children decide that they want to go back. So they go to different families that they choose to go to, and not usually the same family. Wherever they can complete their karmic contract. And so I just wanted to show you, this has a lot of, the color was not made easily. I had to use different types of gray, and it was coming out too gray, and I wanted it to be blue. I wanted it to be a certain slate type of blue. And then I finally found it after, throwing out a lot of paint. I had to go out and buy some more paint. And then the outside, I wanted it to be dark indigo so that inside here would pop. At first I was going to do gold, but then I realized gold wouldn't have worked. But you see all the children, and it's peaceful, and look at her face. Isn't that pretty? So if you're interested in Archangel Gabby, let me know. And now let me just read you the little thing about her. Well, that looks pretty with the smoke. Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. He speaks to you through your heart and soul, Gabriel, which means God is my strength, guides and hopeful parents, infertility and children and child conception, giving them courage and strength. He is the angel of communication and the arts, inspiring and motivating you in your creative pursuit. His presence offers enthusiasm, encouragement in the creative fields. He guides artists, authors, musicians, and dancers to reach their full potential and live their purpose. If you work with children personally or professionally, you will find Gabriel by your side with loving guidance and support. The mantra is, I follow the guidance of my heart. And if you notice, I put dark gemstones and light gemstones all around this canvas. Can't really see unless you look in, unless you get it close. Look at her wings. Look at all the children in there. And they are safe. Okay. Next up, this one was bought, but I still want to get a chance to show it to you in all its glory. This is the one that has a very much water energy. And I put aquamarine stones all embedded in it, right? And this one, is called, I call it Spirit Dancer. Okay, but the picture says cheer up and live in the moment. Okay, and this one I'm only going to talk about what it meant to me. Okay, I feel like she's a spirit dancer because, and she's in all of us, both masculine and feminine. Okay, and what she does is she dances along, and she likes to come out at night when the moon is out because she feels safer that way. And when she dances, she feels there's hope to go on. And when she dances, she feels like she's not alone. Okay? And so the card is called Cheer Up. I'll just read a little tiny bit from it, but the angels told me don't read the whole thing because it's really what it meant to me when I was touching it. What, I go by what inspires me, what I feel like I need to talk about, what I need to collage, because I want to spend time with it. Where did it go? Cheer. Oh, 1 second, guys. 16. It's live in the moment. They want you to live in the moment. And they keep on telling me, make sure they see the cross. They want me to put three things that have crosses on it. So I've done 2. I have 1 more to go. And I don't always know the reason why, but anyhow, okay, so it says, don't dwell on the past as it cannot be changed. Why obsess about the future if things beyond your control can happen at any time? Become childlike, as yesterday never mattered and tomorrow is another day. Do something spontaneous. Stop and smell the roses, bake a cake, or sit and watch the people walking by. Just live in the moment and enjoy what you're doing. Allow the universe and your angels to assist you effortlessly at this time. Listen to your angels sing. Be still and go with the flow. If you are feeling exhausted, sorry. If you are feeling exhausted, or disheartened, just rest and do nothing. Nurture yourself. This is a hard thing for me to do, but that's what I've been doing. Nurture yourself and re-energize for tomorrow. Do what you need to do to cheer up. And the mantra is, I live for today and I feel cheerful. Okay, now I know that is too low and I don't know what to do to make it higher. There we go. It's a little bit better, but not really. Okay. Okay, this is fortune. And a lot of people think that this one is the same as this one, but it's not. It's different. Okay. And then she is with an owl in the middle, if you could see that correctly. And she has a lot of gold around her. And I just named her fortune. Not that the card said that. The card did not say that. But I'll tell you what the card said. Third eye chakra. See? Third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angles, auras, and visions. And that is so strange that it says that, because I was starting to see, oh, that's nice how that smoke just came out. I was starting to see more visions and odd things, not in a bad way, in a good way, and angels. And not that I don't see them, I have to concentrate usually, but I was starting to let go and let things come at me, and just like little shapes. I knew I had to get these two cameos. I know they're called cameos, but they're two different. And then it's also her face, and she's with the owl. Okay, so it's safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, in the butterfly, in the angels, in the flowers, in the people around you that it just, you don't even know, that, but they just do a kind thing for you and you appreciate it. And I call it fortune because if you do listen to your third eye, if you open up your third eye chakra and believe in yourself and believe in your psychic abilities, you are fortunate. So that's why I called this fortune. And that is available. Let me know if you want it. Okay. Let me just get one other thing. Okay. Like I said, I just wanted to talk a little bit about her, Ariel. I named her Ariel. You might remember her as Opal a long time ago, but you know, she's a new painting. She's a new collage. So I said, is your name Opal? And she said, no, it's not. No, ma'am. Okay, and I just hope you love this color. The glitter just pulls an iridescent tone of the sky blue. It's like a sky blue, but I also put in a white so that it would be like translucent a little bit. Okay, and this is Ariel, and she told me that she was starting to open up her heart to love again, to love herself more, and to love others. And I really wanted to do blue because I knew it would be good for the, and she's also a mermaid. Again, that resonates with the moon, more with the moon than the sun. And I wanted to do blue because I felt like the throat chakra was very important. Everything to do with the throat and the thyroid and the thymus and expressing yourself and having the courage to express yourself again and say what your needs are. That's what Ariel represents to me. And she's very beautiful. Okay. I just wanted to show you. She has been bought by Amy, but I wanted to show you before she goes away. She's getting Palo Santo'd up. Guys, would you believe my stomach feels better? I don't feel the cramps as I'm listening to this. That's cool. That is really cool. Okay, let me show you the next piece. One second. Okay. Okay, I have to look this one up because I just gave her a new name. So one second. I know I wrote it down. Yeah, okay. It's odd name, right? I want you to see her closely. Okay, so I named her Regine's Repose. Regine's Repose, and she's in a dusty rose. I'm not trying to rhyme this time. I was like going with like Darla or something. She reminded me of Daphne, but she goes, no, that's not my name. She goes, you're not going to believe what my name is, Katrina. You're not going to believe it. I was like, is it Integrity? Because the card says Integrity. Here's the card. Right? And she goes, no, it's not. I was like, why Regine? I know Regine, like I know somebody, her name is Regine. Somebody's mother's name is Regine, or grandmother's name is Regine. Not Regina, because I said Regina. Do you want me to name you Regina? Which I can't even pronounce. And she goes, no, because I was like, oh, how about Rose? Because she's surrounded by roses here. And she goes, no, Katrina, that's too easy. She said Regina's Repose. And so the card says Integrity. Okay, Integrity. Why do I have to have such a mess? This is going against my Virgo-ness. Okay, Align your actions so they match your values and inner knowledge. I'm sorry, let me read that again, guys, because I screwed it up big time. Align your actions so that they match your values and your inner knowingness of what's right for you. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. So I'm going to turn it around for a second. Well, that looks better. Hi. Let me just explain something to you, okay? Align your actions, what you do, right? So that they match your values and your inner knowingness of what's right for you. Okay, so there's things that we do in life that's what's right for the family. That's what's right for your friend or your friends. That's what's right for, say, my channel, right? What's right for your colleagues at work. And then there's a knowingness. Hey, is that right for me? Let me think about that. So Regine, not Regina, because she told me, don't call me Regina, Katrina. Okay. It's Regine, and I'm going to find out, but I don't want to ask Google right now because it wakes Devin up. Regine's repose. Repose is, I'm going to have to ask Google. I know what it is because I have a master's of English, but my brain's not working right. So right now, Echo, what is repose?
As a noun, repose is usually defined as the state of reposing or being at rest, sleep. As a verb, repose is usually defined as to lie or be at rest, as from work, activity, etc. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for repose.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, you know how she's like this, like doing the dap? I think they call it the dap. Her head is down, right? So when your head is down, you're thinking, right? But her arms are up. One arm is one arm is like this, so she's holding on to the vines, whatever. And the other arm is like here. So I screwed it all up. Thought there was, yeah, so she's like this. She's thinking, she's leaning on her own self. She's thinking in her own mind, what do I have to do? What do I need to do? What is right for me? She's taking a moment, she's taking time to figure that out. Okay. The dusty rose color, I've been very super attracted to, right? And so that's why I put the roses all around her, because she already had roses, and then I put a lot of glitter just to pop it. And I put some glitter on some of the roses, and that's different color roses. That's like a pale rose, pale pink, and then a dusty rose. Pale pink and then a dusty rose. And that was a headpiece that I bought. But it just goes perfectly, I think. But the rose color, I looked it up in colorology and chakras, is for your heart. It's for forgiveness. It's definitely to do with love and things to do with maybe something you valued a long time ago and you wanted in terms of love or friendship. You're starting to think about again. She's rethinking what it is right for her going forward. She's not ready yet to make the full decision. See how her head is down? She's leaning on her wings. Regine's repose. I feel like that's perfect. I'm not trying to brag. Okay. Okay, I'll be right there. Gonna get you one, probably one or two more. Okay, this is angels in the universe. Okay, and this took me so long to make, because at first I just had this picture that I really was interested in, and it doesn't have any person on it. It doesn't, 1 second. Yeah, it doesn't have a person on it. Usually a lot of my art has person or animals. And I said, no, just this was good enough, but it needed something else. Then I got the message about the crosses. And I got this cross with wings, which I absolutely love. But most importantly is the color. Do you see this color? It's for your third chakra. It's for your third eye chakra. And it helps you with your intuition. It helps you with the geometric shapes. It helps you with, like Archangel Zadkiel, really believing in your visions. And I mean, you could put your hand on here, you could put your hand on here. And basically, yeah, I don't have that much to say about it, but this was angels in the universe, seeing the angels in the universe. And you might say, well, I don't see angel. Well, that's because you have to let your mind focus on something and focus, or even just focus on the color and touch the color and start using your third eye chakra and your psychic abilities tap in. And then you'll start to see the angels, or what looks like the angels. Okay, and those of you who know me, or watch my channel for a while, you know that I just love purple. Purple in any version is good for me. Now you can't really see the top of it, so. Okay. I just wanted to get the Palo Santo on there. Okay, next up, I didn't think I was gonna do get so much done, but I'm getting a lot done, which I'm glad. I'm happy about it. I'm happy and grateful about it. Hold on. Okay. See, the angels in the universe. Yeah. And also, for some reason, I wrote temple prayers on the back. But on the top of it, in case people don't believe me, see the angel in the universe. That really should say angels. There we go. Just ignore me, guys. I'm obnoxious. Okay, next up is another purple. that I'm always happy about my purples because I love me my purples. Okay, I got this one. I have to put in a frame up high because I want you to see something that's on the bottom. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Okay, yeah, that's good. Not really getting the smoke, but beggars can't be choosers, right? Okay, so this is Mystic Marlene. I changed her name a couple of times. I don't know why I'm so fascinated with Marlene lately. My artwork that went to Ireland was Marlene in the mirror. This one, she was not gonna be. She almost was Trina, but they said they tell me what they want. She said, no, you have to say Mystic. You know, like you are. And I was like me? Do you want me to call you Trina, Mystic Trina, or Katrina, or Karina? And she was like, no, Katrina, no. Calm down, girl. Okay, so do you see this here? There's the angel wings and a heart. And that heart, if it was a perfect world, it would be purple, but it's pink. It still works. It still works. Okay. Look at all the flowers. I just love her. Okay, now I'll tell you what the card means. Here's the card. She's so beautiful to look at. And it's self-reliance. What the card means is self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. Mystic Marlene says, don't be afraid to fly solo. And I say, okay, I'll try not to. And I'll tell you what else she means. I don't understand why I can't get the smoke in here. It's just important for me to get the smoke. Okay, there you go. Okay, one second. Self-reliance. 50. Okay. I know I don't have to announce the page as if like we're in school and tell everybody go to page 50 now. Okay, so don't be afraid to fly solo. You have the courage and the fortitude to lovingly assert yourself and pinpoint and your point of view. By doing so, you gain respect and support from your friends, family, and colleagues. It takes boldness and integrity to stand up for yourself and be counted, especially when no one else is supporting you. Trust yourself and value your own opinions and judgment. Flying solo is a challenge that takes courage and confidence. This is your road to freedom. Become lion-hearted and know that your best protection is your own spine. I like that. Your best protection is your own spine. The mantra is, if it is to be, it's up to me. If it is to be, it's up to me. If it is to be, it's up to me. And so it is. And so it is. Okay. Okay, guys, this is an oldie but goodie. She doesn't get that much attention. It's just a quick little look at her. This is Archangel Gabriel, again, see there's so many different versions. And it says creative writing, see? Creative writing. Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or a pen, an article, or book. Now, those of you who are out there, we have writers, we have many creative type of people out there. The reason why I surrounded Archangel Gabriel for creative writing, surrounded by yellow and red, because I wanted those two chakras to be developed, looked at. That's not good. That's better. Okay. Yeah, I wanted those two chakras to really be paid attention to. Okay? I don't know. I'm losing my words. I'm losing my words. Okay. Anyhow, I'm gonna get the next one up. Any prices that you want to find out? These are smaller canvases, are always more inexpensive. Like in the 40s. Be right there. I'm so tired. Bye, Sean. Love you, Sean. Sorry guys, I just always have to get my book because I forget the names of things. Because I just renamed things. Ugh, sorry. This is not... Okay, so this took me a long time because sometimes when I don't know what to paint it, I just wait for instruction. And so this is, you see the yellow. It's surrounded by yellow, but it's mostly the orange trees that I wanted to capture. And this is called Sunrise, Sunset. Just like Fiddler on the Roof. Right? Sunrise, sunset. Sunrise, sunset. Okay. This is for your solar plexus and your sacral chakra at the same time. So it hits two chakras. There's a little bit of blue in the background too, blue sky, but yeah, it's really powerful. It helps you for your personal power, and it helps the orange, the trees that have the orange on it are really helpful in terms of like feeling your, I guess, your sexual power, your creative energy, your creativity zone. And that one's 45. Okay. I have the book of prices, but I just feel weird about saying prices, so I'd rather do it. If you ask me in the comments, I try to tell you, or better yet, if you email me, that's the best way. Okay, now that is not, how am I gonna zoom in on that? Suddenly I feel nauseous, so I might have a couple of crackers after I get off. Okay, this will be my last one. Because I feel a little nauseous and tired. I guess I'm still sick. There we go. Of course, I have delayed this. This is Daisy and Dragons. That's Daisy right there. And that she's holding a dragon. And it's about your power. I made this like a month ago, I guess. I made a lot of things. I had a little bit of a surge. I still have a whole bunch of paintings that I gotta finish. Even the spackle. But that's okay, it'll get done. It's my pleasure to do it. Okay. Here we go. So I got this one from Dragonfly, right? The card is called Dragonfly, and it says, live life to the fullest, okay? And I can't believe I had to read that. Okay. Well, I'm not supposed to memorize it. Okay, live life to the fullest, and I'll let you know what else it says. Of course, I can't find it. When you're looking for stuff, you can never find it. Put little sticky papers in it, so I should be able to find it. No, don't go taking an airplane away, okay? Give me a second. Oh, here it is. Dumb me, I had a sticky pad on it, but it was in front of the face. Okay, so this says, and you see how I have the daisies, and there's little pieces of howlite. Remember the bracelet I had? And it broke and it fell everywhere, and I glued it to here. So if you buy this, you will get all these pieces of howlite that you could touch. Look at that. And a little golden butterfly is over here too. It was a beautiful bracelet, but I didn't cry over it because I knew that, you know what? There's a reason that it broke. And then, of course, if you like daisies. And this is the crown chakra that I'm trying to get at, because that's why I had made it white. I painted it white, and then I had the glitter and lots of glitter, so it's iridescent. And yeah, I'm happy with it. It's peaceful. Crown chakra, spiritual awakening. And then also this is what it says. The dragonfly lives near water and represents the ability to be emotionally strong and flexible. It is one of the creatures that can fly up and down, sideways and backwards. Living your truest life is a responsibility. Yes, it is. It's not easy to do it, but you got to live your truest life. Do not let it be trivialized or lived superficially. The dragonfly is a symbol of knowledge, who you are and what you want. Make informed decisions and live life to the fullest without regrets. Yeah, it's not easy to do, but you should do that. I am emotionally strong and live my life without regrets. That's the mantra. I am emotionally strong and live my life without regrets. I am emotionally strong. I grab onto my dragonfly. I come into my power, and I tame my dragon, and I show my dragon when it needs to be shown. And I stick up for myself, and I stick up for my family, I stick up for my friends. I am emotionally strong and live my life without regrets. Regrets are stupid. What are you going to have regrets for? It doesn't do anything for you, okay? It just makes you live in fear. Everything that happened to you happened for a reason, so you can learn from it. You can grow from it. Daisies and dragons. Daisies and dragons. A second. And Daisies and Dragons is 48. Okay. Oh, sorry. This is Zen Peace. Is that Zen Peace? No, that's Zen Peace. Sorry. This is love everything and everybody. And it's also for your crown chakra and your throat chakra and your heart chakra. Okay? And this is, I'm trying to figure out where I wrote it. It's not Zen Peace. It is Power of Peace. That's Power of Peace. And that's for all the chakras. All the chakras. And that is, Power of Peace is 43. And love everything and everybody is 38. Which is a steal. Okay. And I have, the last one, guys. I mean, I have many more, but I can't do any more. It's just a couple that I wanted to point out to you this evening. And I know a lot of people. Okay, hold on. I'm very proud of this one. I'm very proud of this one too. Okay. She's also very tiny. Not very tiny, but one of my smaller versions. When they're smaller, they're not as much money because they're lighter to send them, to mail them. And this is Epiphany. Okay, you might say, why is this called Epiphany? I just love the color of the canvas. It takes me a while to get it because it's not always like gray. This has purple in it because I was trying to pick up some purplish blue that was in here. And the card itself, I'll show you the card itself, but Epiphany to me was like she had a realization, and that's going to cause her, and it has all of these stones that pick up blue and red and green, and I just love it. It reminds me of the 60s and 70s. So she's having an epiphany, right? I know I said that over and over again. She's having a realization that in order to move forward, she's going to have to change some things in her life and go in a different direction. And so that's what this reminds me of, being brave enough, but knowing that you always have somebody with you. She has a polar bear, right? That she's not going by herself. She's going with a loved one to make the transition that she needs to make, okay? Or he needs to make. And it could be male or female. My artwork resonates with male or female. Male, masculine divine, or the feminine divine, okay? Anyhow, in order to make the change that she wants to have in her life, to be safe and happy and creative and fulfilled, it's scary. But she knows that she has to make this move. It's not going to be easy, but she won't be alone. She'll have her guides, she'll have God, and she'll also have her actual friend or family member. At least one person is on board to make that change that she needs to make with her. Yeah, I just heard you have to do it, and you have to get it done. You have to do it. You have to do it soon. I understand. Okay, and this isn't a big canvas. It's kind of small. It's the smaller version. Moving forward, get ready for a positive change. That's what the card says, and I'll read you what it says before I'll be checking out soon. Moving forward. Yeah. She's like, you can't wait anymore. You gotta get going. You gotta keep it moving. You gotta keep it moving. The worst part about this is trying to find pages in the book. Okay. Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty. And that polar bear is cool too. Okay, so get ready for a positive change. Situations and events of the past are clearing and making way for positive changes. Turn the negative experiences into a positive and more rewarding future. You have the resources and ability to move forward now. Take a leap of faith, knowing that the angels will open doors for you and present a clearer and smoother road ahead. Don't let fear or stagnation hold you back. I am ready to move forward with confidence. Let me just say that last line. Don't let fear or stagnation hold you back. Don't let fear or stagnation hold you back. That's an important message, guys. Is she beautiful? And he's beautiful too. And of course it's snowing out. I had to use the thick stuff for that one. So that epiphany, hi, yes, Katrina, my name is Epiphany. I had an epiphany and my name is Epiphany. Okay, thank you. She's 44. Okay. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. 39 minutes. Probably now I have to power down. I'm gonna probably make the chamomile tea, heat up the heating pad in the microwave, and then watch some Netflix. A show I've been watching that calms me down is called Atypical on Netflix. That's pretty good. And I'm gonna take this off because although it's good for me, it doesn't really let you go to sleep. It just keeps the visions coming or readings, whatever. But anyhow, if anybody is interested, written down all the names. The things in green have been sold. Yeah, yeah, but your girl's been busy though. Okay, oh, let me just underline two things. Ariel, it's been sold, so let me just go across. And then what was the other one? No, I'm forgetting. Oh, I'll figure it out. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm like an absent-minded professor, but I'm very happy to come here and grateful to be able to listen to this music. It's actually helped my body, and that's why I have to put my money where my mouth is. I have to do the things I tell you guys to do. If I create this artwork and I say it's good for this chakra, that chakra, helps healing with this or that, then I have to, take my own medicine, right? And believe in the affirmations. And so that's what I feel like I did by showing you my artwork, going through my artwork. But I love you all, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you very much for the prayers. Namaste.